Hello and welcome to Be Offended with Joe and Tim.
Hey, Joe.
Hello there, Tim.
What's going on?
Well, the bird saga continues. Oh my God. I can't.
Jason Birdbrain over here.
Oh God. It was funny, and now it was just like insane, and then it got like to the point where I was up at 7, almost 8 a.m. like
Mission Invisible.
Yeah, drilling holes in my ceiling.
This guy, he shows me he's got a literally a night vision camera.
No, it's it's infrared.
Heat-seeking.
Yeah. So it sees through walls. It's a FLIR camera. Very expensive.
Yeah, he's James Bond and Wood Pigeon over here. He's just a secret agent, but it's only.
God.
Google these bird names. I did a little show prep today.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I figured, Mission Impossible. And I figured an iBird and whatever bird sounded most like James Bond. And of course, Jason Birdbrain just makes sense.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Jason Bourne Identity movies.
There you go.
So Joe sends me in his never-ending bird saga.
Oh, God.
Decides to send me a screenshot of the infrared.
Yeah.
Heat-seeking.
Yeah, heat-seeking missile. I wish it was.
So apparently Joe has found the nest.
Oh, yeah.
Built into his insulation, which is always nice when insulation is taken away by birds.
Yes.
Found the endangered egg. Yeah. It is in fact there. And
I have videos of the birds. I have to upload it because I also had a colonoscopy camera.
That was the only thing he was missing. He had a scope cam.
Yeah, so I had my I have a probe camera that I was putting through the holes that I was drilling to try to
Joe,
find.
You said you were moving to New State and getting a place that was great for chicks. This is not what I thought you meant.
Apparently, I have many chicks in my house.
Yes,
I'm a chick magnet.
Yes. Joe's been having the orgies, just not of the human variety, apparently. There's been a lot of fornicating going on in Joe's house.
Everybody's getting laid in my house but me.
Yes.
There's a lot of laid going on. Eggs and
dozens of lays happening everywhere. Nowhere with Joe's.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So the bird sagas continue. Joe, how much sleep did you get last night?
Oh, my God. Dude, I was again up until like almost 8 a.m.
So what, did the birds sleep all day and then chirp
Apparently
all night?
they're fucking like... So I got this on camera. I have to. I'll upload it to our Instagram or whatever. But I found the thing. They like huddle together in the nest. They're fully grown, by the way. These aren't little things anymore. These are like get the fuck out of my house age. You know. So
get a job.
Yeah, like pay rent. So I'm keeping a backlog here for the government to pay me back. So
it's only fair.
Yeah.
They're going to endanger species protect them. They should at least subsidize.
Of course, yes, and it's for each one. So I've got at least like I could claim at least like 30 dependents right now. so this is room and board right now. But yeah, so I've got these videos of the birds. What they're doing. They huddle in the nest at nighttime, and they're all in a group because I see it in the heat camera. So I see where they're all congregated, and then they just stay up and they run around and they fucking peck at the ceiling and they shake a lot. Apparently that's one of the things they do because they're growing and they're molting their small feathers. They shake a lot. And so every 3 like fucking minutes you hear just like in the ceiling, something shaking. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh my God. It's insane. So I shoved the camera up in there and I'm like, I've gone through every crevice and finally I got the heat, camera out and I was like, there it is. There's the spot. And it's literally, I have a closet door to the left of where the head of my bed is. There's a door on the left, right above that door frame. There's a giant cold spot you can see in the heat thing where they removed all the heat insulation. And then right next to that is a giant hot spot. And I'm like, motherfucker. So I found it. I know where they are. I was freaking out because I thought it was a rat at some point. I was like, are there rats in my... Because I can take the birds because I know the birds are going to leave at some point in time. But if it's rats, they're destructive. They eat things. They multiply. They shit. They
well, I mean, the guy had come and confirmed what they were.
Yes, but I didn't know that in my wall next to my freaking bedroom is where their nest ended up being. They weaseled their way all the way through my roof.
I guess what I'm saying is I don't think you would have rats and birds. It seems like
no. And here's the thing: my mother was telling me that it sounds like it's a rat. She was like, "Oh yeah, it sounds like a rat because we've had a rat in the attic before." And I'm like, "I don't think this is a rat." So then she planted the seed of there's a rat in my attic. So now I'm hearing what I think is like chewing. It's not chewing. It's just their fucking claws. But I thought it was like a. I thought. Great, thank you.
Hey, why are you laughing at? Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you laughing?
Yeah,
I'm just listening to your story.
Yeah, I see where you're going now.
Wait, where am I going?
So you can play this game.
What? Joe, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You're trying to.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I opened my cider. I made you hear this.
I'm seeing red right now. All right, this isn't the Bird Special 2.0 though.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I think you're hearing things.
Oh God,
are you in your bedroom right now?
It's gonna burn down. Something's gonna happen.
I would have to. I would have burned my house down by now. I would have been like, okay, well, it's either them or me.
Yeah, well,
and it's not going to be me.
At any point, I've got topics.
I have topics.
I know you have topics. I have. All right, I've got something. I'm just gonna send it to you. Here we go. The usual, making sure it's not a dick pic.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Turn off the goddamn birds.
What? I don't have anything on. I don't know what you're talking about. I did a lot of show prep today.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe sent me... Oh.
I'm going down memory lane.
Joe sent me a page of his Rolodex.
Yes.
And it says Tim, and it's my parents' phone number.
Yes.
And it says kill on it.
A big X through it.
A big X through. And it says kill.
This is going
Was I
back.
on your kill list?
You were apparently on my kill list.
Wow.
This is going back to, I think, freshman.
Had you shot up the school?
Yeah.
Now, is this because I stole the love of your life?
I think that
was this around the time when you had a crush on a girl and she decided she wanted to be my girlfriend?
Yeah, your boyfriend, yes.
She wanted,
I heard the Floridian slip.
She wanted me to be her boyfriend instead of you?
Yeah, so...
And I made it to your kill list?
So, apparently, at some point in time... I was so angry at Tim that I didn't have, it's like dark red. It's like a chocolate red.
It's very, I can
coagulated blood red.
I think even now I could probably submit a suggestion to an attorney and I could probably get you arrested.
I think it's too old by now. I think the child mind that I had, a teenage mind. Yeah, so apparently I have no memory of this whatsoever.
Well, it's pre-self. I like that you added this the area code.
Yes, yeah. Because I was new to the area, so I was writing down everybody.
The name under me. That seems around the time of I think So Joe was very available to this girl. Very available to her, which of course is a total turnoff.
No.
Very available.
No, God, no. It was just, it was a list of all like the new friends' phone numbers in my book. And so, they're all just there as I got phone numbers. I wrote them down because this is before, anything electronic. This is back in the ye old days. I had a list of everybody's name and number. And then apparently I got pissed one day and was
anyone else on the kill list?
No, you are the only one. You know what's funny though? I didn't send you this photo because it's top secret, but there was a list of girls who I had dated at some point in time. And throughout the list, there are little X's next to the girls who I've dated. It literally stands for X as an EX.
Okay.
And so I like I seem to have gone down a literal list of girls at one point in time. And it was like, oh, yeah, no, she's an X. And oh, no, she's an X.
Okay.
But apparently you
but I'm the only person who
you
made
were
it to
just
kill.
like the actual X's and kill them off. Yeah. I literally have no memory of this situation. When I saw it, I knew it was me. I knew it was my handwriting.
Because you know we've been friends for
too long. 20, 18, 20, I don't know.
20 over 20 years.
Yeah.
24 years. God. We've been friends for about at least 23 years. If not 24
a couple of
years.
dozen. A couple of
so
dozen.
So it seems weird to go from your kill list to your podcast co-host.
Yeah. Well, this all had to do with a girl. Obviously.
Of course. Yeah.
Because otherwise we just sat in a room together alone playing video games.
So when I was with her in your shower, what were you, is that when you were crossing?
I don't know.
Is there sand on the page? Because remember, we all left.
I'm thinking this is someone else. Now it's coming back to me.
Oh, which girl were you thinking of?
I was thinking it was someone else, but now, wait a second.
No, I think this is when we all went to the beach and then we went to your house and I took the girl who you had a crush on into your shower.
I think that's,
I think you immediately went over it.
While you were in the shower, took out the book. Nope.
Yeah. Well, first you took out your putt, obviously. So first you pulled your putt for a while and after you came and cleaned up, then you went over and put it on the kill list.
Little did you know there was a peephole.
Yeah.
I had a sauna bathroom, by the way, which is very weird. It was all wood. There's a theme of both of our houses having a lot of wood.
Okay, well, that's scary.
Yes, so apparently you were almost murdered by Teenage Joe.
Wow. Yeah. No, I could see that because she wasn't into you though, man. It wasn't like I came.
I don't even remember. To be honest, still to this day, I actually don't remember. We're gonna have to converse off the air of who the hell it was, but I really don't remember.
How many girls did I have in your shower?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember I took a girl into my shower at some multiple times, different girls.
Obviously.
Because my shower is apparently the place where everybody hooked up in. And I'm trying to figure out.
Well, you were the only guy in high school who had an in-suite.
Yeah,
exactly. So for some reason in Joe's house, he was the one who had the bathroom in his. So his parents did not have the bathroom in their bedroom. He had the bathroom in his bedroom.
Yes, I had the master suite.
Yeah.
So so it was the place to hook up with girls after coming back from the beach, apparently. But then it was also John the Baby Maker's house. Same thing. We always went into bathrooms to hook up with chicks. Why were we so afraid not to hook up with a girl? Were we that shady that we always were like
because we all wanted there. I guess no one else wanted to watch me make out with a girl. So we went into the
I could appreciate that.
Yeah, I think that was just where the privacy was. Yeah, I think it was like, because where else would you go?
There was no closets.
Where your buddy is hanging out. Yeah,
there was no closets.
I think it was more of a privacy thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, I just wanted to share that bit of scary news. As apparently I was very upset that day, and you were written off the friends list.
Well, I'm glad you have put me back on.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't erase it. It's still there. It's for all eternity. Yeah.
Technically, it's a fatwa. Yeah. Technically, anytime you could.
It's open-ended.
That is how a fatwa goes. Once it's been issued, there's no pulling it back.
Sometimes we have vocabulary that comes on this show that has no business being on this show.
Oh yeah, that's perfectly appropriate. Yes. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Okay, so what's on your topic list?
So I got a new hero. And I think we've all been there.
Oh no! What's so
there's a man in India. He was taking a selfie.
I don't have Indian news, but
so he's taking a selfie, and he dropped his
phone.
He dropped his phone into a reservoir.
Okay.
And apparently he was the official who ran the reservoir. So he demanded the reservoir be drained so he could retrieve his phone.
Whoa!
It took 3 days to pump out millions of liters of water out of the dam.
What?
And by the time he found the phone, it was too waterlogged to work.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, he claimed to contain sensitive government data needed retrieving, but he had been accused of, and it was a $1,200 phone. He claimed it, but no, he just wanted his phone back. It was a $1,200 phone, 100,000 rupees. So that's really expensive. So he had local divers jump in and to find it.
You know what I think?
They couldn't find it, and then he paid for really good nudes.
Yeah,
they weren't backed up on the iCloud.
If something wasn't backed up on the iCloud, clearly. No, I think it's one of two. It can only be one of two things. Three things. It's either like child porn, or
no, they're not pointing to bury the evidence.
Huh?
Or it's bury the evidence, or is it too hard to replace? What?
No, either or, depending on his outlook. It's either child porn or it's something he had against like the government, like blackmail that is worth like millions to him. Or
no, I think it was as simple as that he wanted his phone. But what would you not do, Joe? If you lost your phone, have you not taken apart? If it fell into like, a cesspool, are you not getting? You're not jumping in. If it goes into your venting, are you not taking apart? Come on,
no.
People jump on the subway tracks.
If it's in water, it's good as gone. I'm not doing it. I'm not going.
It was enough.
Yeah,
it was enough water to irrigate 6 square kilometers of farmland.
Wow.
And apparently another official came and they found him and they stopped him. So he didn't actually.
Oh, he didn't. He was like halfway. He's sitting there at the edge of the bank. He's like waiting for the water to completely come out of the pipes. And he's just sitting there watching like an ocean of water.
I just love like I dropped my phone. Well, I guess
I guess fuck the entire government.
Yeah. Like like in India, like they have a water shortage.
Yeah, they have a shortage of everything except for people.
It's not even like he drained the pool.
No,
or like just think of like all the things. Like like this is I dropped my phone. I had to like go down on the subway track. I had to like jump into a pool. Like the little normal. I jumped into the ocean. I had to like dig around. But no, he literally drained a reservoir. No, I just think it's his phone. And people would do anything for their phones.
I don't know. There's very little. There's nothing of great importance on my phone that isn't already backed up to the cloud. Like my
but the phone itself.
Emails,
when you're in India, the phone itself could be like.
Well, okay. So if we want to talk about the way China
hardware, I think it was like it's not like he can go down and get a new phone. He had a Samsung phone. $1,200, which in India, like people live on like 35 cents a day.
Yeah, but if you have that kind of money for that phone, don't you then?
Well, maybe that was like he could even buy a house or buy a phone, or like he can get married or buy a phone. Maybe he's like, maybe he like takes the bus. He couldn't buy a car because he bought a phone. And then his phone goes in the water. He's like, well, I guess we have to drain flood the villagers.
It's a lot of wasted water.
How much property damage did he? All of a sudden you're sitting there and there's just millions of gallons flowing out of a dam. It's like, what's happening? Is it the end of days? No.
The guy
lost his phone.
Oh, I understand. It's fine. I've done that once.
Oh, okay. It all makes sense.
No, because I'm thinking of it this way. The way you explained it opened up my brain to remembering that in Asian countries, their phone is also how they have their money.
Oh yeah,
they don't even have a physical credit card
anymore. Yeah,
everything is through WhatsApp and this other communist money. So that they have like those things set up electronically. So if you lose your phone, it's equivalent to losing your bank account maybe.
And your passport and your driver's license.
And if he had like hidden Bitcoin. So, okay, I see. Because if he had like one Bitcoin, I could see it's worth it. Yeah. I would drain you.
This guy just like...
Fuck everybody else. I'm getting my Bitcoin.
Like somebody like fell into a canyon. Like, there's all like the famous stories of like someone gets hit by a tree or somewhere. Like someone wanders into a highway, but like I think this guy is like the all-time, like he should be in a Samsung commercial. Be like, I love my Samsung phone so much. Like I literally like doomed like 50,000 people to not have water for the summer.
Yes,
because I dropped my phone into a reservoir.
Yeah, about 30 million people died.
Was it his first day at the reservoir? Why is he taking a selfie? It's like,
well, maybe it was a dick pic, and that's what he was trying to retrieve.
Oh, a dick pic.
She responded back finally.
Oh, and then
that's
he
it.
heard the beep and then it fell. So he needed to know.
He got so excited. He's been sending dick pics all week, and then
he hears a little chime back.
There you go. Oh my god! Let me get my phone out.
He has no idea. No. Am I going over for sex or not? I don't know. He doesn't want to show up in case she said no.
Because he doesn't know if he's invited or not.
So he also doesn't want to miss out in case he was invited. So like the only answer, of course, because then like why would his friends help him, right? So like he'd tell him.
Of course they tell him. They're like, oh, clearly, yeah. No. And they're very much into their women in India. Very much. They like deify some women there. Where they're just like beautiful, lovely, gorgeous. When you see all those spam things in comments.
Because that's going to be his only chance, right?
Yeah,
so let's say like she did invite him over.
That was his divergenizing moment.
He drops the phone into the reservoir, right? He doesn't drain it. He doesn't go to the girl's house, even though she invited him over for sex, right? Then he sees her like 2 or 3 days later.
Oh, no.
And she's mad at him, and he tries to explain what happened. And she's like, you wouldn't drain the reservoir for me?
She's a gold digger.
Like what? Like I'm not worth it to you? Like you wouldn't drain, so like, or his buddy, like he heard the story. So like,
and the buddy leaked it.
This is so romantic. Like, no, I'm saying like, it's just this act gesture? Of romance. Okay. Like, I would, I'd cross the 7 seas for you. I would, ain't no mountain high enough. I would kill sacred cows for you. There is not one place of arid land that I would not flood.
My people are starving, but I would still dig up all of the earth just to get your text message.
4 kilometers. No. I will flood 6 square kilometers.
I do not care if my entire village no longer will survive. I will be here for you. I will do whatever you must do for me to you, to me to you. You understand? I understand. Yes. Wow. Thank you. Well, we used to have, you know what? This is coming back. Hold on. Where's the audience? Everybody, we brought back a character that we retired decades ago.
I believe he was canceled, technically, is the term.
He was in retirement, but he's out of retirement now. Yeah. Everybody, it was our favorite 7-Eleven host with the most. I think what was his name? I forget his name. I know it was Michael Jackson used to come in all the time.
Yeah, Michael Jackson used to.
He would get his Jesus juice, which was in the back.
Jesus juice.
I used to special order Jesus juice for him every day. He would have his Jesus juice. I would come in and get it for him. That's how we would do it. Yeah. So
meanwhile, all the people working 7-Eleven are meth addicts now. So that shows you how old.
Listen, not by me. That
shows you how old our.
We don't have 7-Eleven.
Oh, Joe. Where were we? We were at Stu Leonard's.
Oh, was she hot or was she ugly? That's all I care about.
And she was making the mozzarella cheese.
Oh no!
And she was this little blonde hair girl with her little baseball cap on, so her hair doesn't fall on the cheese.
Wait,
I said to my wife,
I need sexy music.
I'm like, if Joe was here,
just a hard erection,
we wouldn't be able to leave the store because Joe would have been sitting there asking for a pamphlet on their mozzarella, on their store-made mozzarella cheese, obviously, instead of asking for her number. But I had to say something to my wife. I'm like, you see that girl making the cheese? I'm like, there's nothing hotter to Joe than like a hot girl working for like hourly pay at like a am I right? Am I right? Are you like a little hard right now? Do you wish I sent a picture? Do you wish I like snap a picture?
Send a fucking picture.
Yeah. No, she literally, it was like the biggest bowl, and she's just hands deep in this giant. It had to be like an 8-pound ball of mozzarella cheese she was making with her hands. And I was like, oh my god, if Joe was here, he would never leave the store. He would just be buying
tears welling up in my eyes.
He'd be like John Travolta Phenomenon. Like, you know how the guy just bought all the chairs of Kira Cedric. So you have like a $250 of mozzarella in your freezer at home just so you could talk to this girl. Yeah, she had a little apron on and her little baseball cap and carrying. Oh my god, she was 100% your type, Joe. You would have loved it. Oh my god.
I would have transcended to another plane.
Yeah, no, you would have like probably. I don't know what eating too much cheese gives you, but like your colon would have exploded or something. Yeah, like something would have like. Yeah, like what happened to Joe? Well, like he was afraid to ask for the girl's number.
Yeah. So he just ordered the
cheese until his stomach exploded like a seagull who had a Pepto-Bismol, whatever it was, Alka-Seltzer.
Rice.
Yeah, rice. Yeah.
Well,
you would have loved it.
It's a lot of insight to our lives, or my life, apparently. This is the Joe episode.
It was just so funny because like, you just see this, there's like a hot, giant thing of cheese, and you see this little cute, like, you're probably 19 or 21 years old. I was like, oh my God, like Joe would have been here. I'm like, thank God Joe's not here. Because, like,
mozzarella, please.
Like, oh, I guess I live in Stu Leonard's now. I'm just like, they have the hot bar, so you actually would have been fine. You're there at the hot bar for breakfast.
Yeah.
It's actually right by your old house.
I encompass like the area is a part of my life now. I don't ask her.
Joe, if you didn't move,
I would have. That would have been it.
This place was about 7 minutes from your old house. You would have been there. We still would have been checking out. We would have been waiting for our free ice cream, and you already would have been in there. Like, asking questions about like curdling.
Well, now I need the fucking like photo. now I want this. Cause now I won't drop my phone and dredge the. I need that photo.
I just like he literally was like, well, I guess we got to drain the reservoir. Like it just made so much sense. But like I've been there. I think as if my phone was like, there's very few things. If you know where your phone is, there's very few things you wouldn't do.
Oh, what's that sound? Wedding bells are chiming.
Wedding bells are chiming. If you want to just send a blind proposal, I can just keep it in my car for the next. I'll keep it in my reusable bags. For the next time I go to the supermarket, I'll just go, oh yeah, excuse me, mozzarella girl. You don't know him, but I described him to you.
I will never even get her name. You realize I would know her forever as the mozzarella girl.
Yeah, I mean, I think it says it on her name tag, I think I'm sure you'd be too mesmerized.
I'll be on my dying bed, and I'll be like, the mozzarella girl. Just turn to dust.
Well, if you're taking a trip back to our neck of the woods anytime soon, I could.
Apparently, I am now. I'm gonna get
It was Saturday around. It was around 12:30.
Don't give me her work schedule. That's just dangerous.
Well, I'm just saying in case. If anyone, Stu Leonard's, if anyone wants to see the cute mozzarella, email us. If anyone's going for the mozzarella,
it's a maybe road trip for the next. I think it's road trip,
and you win either way because either you get her number or you drive home with a trunk full of cheese to keep you hoarding sustenance on the way home. Yeah, I got my adult diaper. I got my chunk of cheese.
I'm just gonna live life the best way you can.
Oh, it's just so funny that you lived in you lived in you lived in New York. Yeah.
We talked about New York
all those years. And then as soon as you moved, they finally hired a hot girl for the supermarket.
That's okay. Literally today, one of the people checking me out at a different store was like fucking hot as hell. I was like, oh God, that's hot. We got to go for a commercial break.
It's a break time already. Wow, that went quickly.
Yeah, it does. When you're ragging on Joe, time flies. We'll be right back. We don't have sponsors. And we're back.
Hello again.
Hello. I'm already planning my journey here.
Yes.
So just to clarify things.
Yes.
I am not alone in this assessment of hot girls working at like regular jobs.
Hourly rates.
Yes, because on social media there is this girl who's become very famous working at a Starbucks, and somebody just came up and like did an order. And it was like this hot girl, and then like people tracked her down, and now she has like her own thing, and she's making a lot of money, and she probably has an OnlyFans soon. But she's like she's probably like a 22-year-old, like whatever, cute, blonde haired, blue eyed, like and she's become that. And the entire comment section, every single thing is like men just like praising her as a goddess. So it is not I who is alone in this.
I just, you're the only guy I do a podcast with. So I knew,
So don't put your blame just on me.
Listen,
there's a reason. Let me give my explanation. We'll bury this topic afterwards. The reason why is if she is a girl who is pretty, but is still working a regular job, which means she's not like taking the vain road.
No, I understand.
And she's doing things for herself. And she's not letting her beauty get to her.
She's gonna put up with your bullshit. I
understand. and she's also like work ethic and
she's gonna give you the reach around when she's tossing your salad.
Yes, exactly. All of that comes into play. So this isn't about like, oh, she's like poor, let me take care of her. No, it's the opposite. It's no, she's actually going to be good as a symbiotic relationship.
Pulling her on weight.
One side and the other combined.
Fine, fair enough. The point is,
men love this shit. It's not just me.
If you were local,
if I was local, I wouldn't be local anymore.
I would have spoken to her on your behalf. But because
I don't think that would have gone
several
well.
states over, I just would have been like, hey, listen, like I think my friend would really like to meet you.
No, you know what?
You have a boyfriend or whatever.
I would still say go for it.
Could you actually remember? I was with my pregnant wife and my adorable 3-year-old. I could have said anything to her. I'm not a threat. She looks at me and I'm not a threat, so I can then therefore you are associated with me.
Here's the thing,
and you're also not there. Then she meets you. Of course.
The main problem is she's from New York, so it's immediately a no to me. Not because of the distance, but because of the New York mentality.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Trust me.
You don't get elbow deep in mozzarella cheese and vote for Bernie Sanders.
She's either gay, or she's a liberal, or she's not interested in relationship at this time because she's doing some kind of job thing, and she's not going to get married until she's like 45.
I'm sure you could have converted her. Considering that 45 is 20 years away, I think you're fine.
No, but she's not going to be 45. I'm saying there's a bit. Oh God, I have more memories of what just happened. I made a list.
Of what?
We're going to save it for the next episode because I have to send you the photo.
Okay. Of the girls you got to marry at certain ages if they were still single or something? I have a list.
I'm not even going to I'm not giving a goddamn thing away. Next. Tune in next time.
Well, Father's Day is coming up, Joe.
Oh, okay.
And in case some Father's Day music going on. You don't know what to get me. Apparently, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Ooh! Oh wait, damn it! Wrong. You triggered. Vagina Candle Min, everybody.
This smells like my vagina.
Is peddling a Father's Day gift.
I can only imagine. Wait. Before you tell me what it actually is, is it her vagina candle that's now shaped like her vagina? It's right next to this smells like my vagina. Now this is the shape of my vagina.
You're in the right neighborhood. I'm in the right, but you probably don't want to do a smell test.
This smells like my asshole.
She is selling.
Oh no!
A anal sex toy.
Oh.
The health.
Wait, for which direction?
Includes a 219 prostate vibrator for Daddy Dearest. The sleep product called the Hugo is a.
Of all the fucking names.
What straight
Hugo. What straight man?
I get you drink wine and massage your prostate.
This is not for fathers. It's for fathers of chihuahuas, maybe.
That's not a baguette in my pants. It is Hugo.
Fucking Hugo. Who? What? Okay, she's clearly. We've said it before that she's not in touch with like the world.
Yes, yeah, it's a gift guide. Yeah, so they did a gift guide for Father's Day, and they included the Hugo, $219. Yes, we did put a vibrator in the gift guide. It's a hands-free toy for prostate stimulation. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's remote controlled.
Oh, good. We have an app for that. What's the app? I want to hack into it and control all the men's prostate vibrators.
So I guess this is like adopted Father's Day, right?
Yeah. There's no way, as I'm saying, the audience, she missed her target audience. This should have been for gay fathers or something like the strict Father's Day thing. You cannot father. No, it's not. It's wrong.
That's hilarious. It's supposed to be a gift for your dad. It's not even. I think it was like a husband.
So it's how to come out. It's how to come out. That's what it is. Hey, Dad, I got you a gift.
Hey, this is what I've been doing on the weekends. Why don't you try it?
Is this for gay guys who have daddy issues? What is
Oh,
this?
you think it was like daddy and quotation
Yes,
marks?
it's daddy.
It's
not dad. It's daddy.
It's not. Oh, it's not Father's Day. It's
It's
Daddy's
not.
Day.
It's Daddy's Day.
Oh, hey,
Daddy
Daddy.
Daddy Day comes after Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
Or sometimes it comes before. Sometimes it doesn't come at all.
Well, a lot of times Daddy's Day is Father's Day because a lot of times fathers are actually not present for the people with daddies. It's very wrong. It's mostly a cultural thing.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So apparently you're supposed to put that. I guess.
What is it in the shape? What is it in the shape of?
It's a dildo. It's a butt plug.
Is it like?
It's not fat.
Is it
not
generic or is it like a penis?
It's generic.
Okay, because if it's a penis, that's clearly not the right thing. But if it was something like, if they strapped on, like, if they made it like manly in some kind of way, like,
I mean,
maybe,
it's black. It looks pretty cool.
It's black.
I just send you a screenshot of it.
Oh, please no.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we have to discuss side topic. We got an email in. For the Roomba.
We have a winner of the Roomba. No, but you can't be our like third mic.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm saying. I had to.
John the Baby Maker did chime in to try and win the Roomba.
Yes,
but he read the fine print. You can't have been the best man of one of the co-hosts, and then qualify for the Roomba.
Yeah, it's called inside trading.
But to be fair, though. He's my best friend. I'd give him the Roomba if he wants it. So I am going to
invalidate the whole thing.
He's going to have a barbecue this weekend, and I will inquire further whether or not the
this was
Roomba was a joke or if he actually wants to take. Yeah.
Well, he took the joke.
I don't want to bring it over
quite seriously. There was without me. Okay, so to recap, I wish I had a recording of it. Tim decided to put his Roomba out as an item,
prize.
Yeah, a prize for emailing us.
For our loyal listeners.
Yes, okay. We
go win a
know who it is
Roomba
now
by emailing us.
Yeah, so Tim jokingly kept mentioning send a genital pic.
No, it was a nude selfie.
Okay, nude
and then you needed to hold a screen. It was a nude selfie, and then you hold your iPhone showing you listening to an episode. And then you also show a message.
I don't remember all this.
So we know you need the Roomba. It was. He actually technically John the Baby Maker.
He didn't qualify
fully. Yeah, because there was no picture of our. Yeah, he only sent the penis.
And it wasn't his penis. Did we qualify?
Sure?
Oh God,
are you sure?
I am quite sure.
Are you sure? Because I was in swimming class with John.
Oh God, no!
So I could tell you personally, he does have a giant black penis.
No.
Well, I think he has 3 kids. Obviously, you can't resist that thing.
Oh God. No.
Yeah, so Joe opened up 2 emails. One was a nice joke from his friend John Baymaker.
John emails.
The other one was a ridiculously large black penis.
Because here the details is more important.
I love that John had to Google it, screenshot it, and then attach it to an email.
Yes, that's why I replied to him saying, "I'm so glad this is now in your search history."
Yeah. That was the best one.
The joke is out to him.
Big black penis.
Yes.
Screenshot save.
Yep. In the cloud by accident.
Yes. I can't wait till his iCloud gets hacked. It's like pictures of his family at Disney World, and then like just a bunch of big black cocks. Like,
I wonder how many he got before he picked the right one.
Because you need a humorous one, right?
Yes. I mean, so maybe there's like regular ones.
You don't want
ones
that
aren't that hot.
You don't want an intimidating one. You want like a properly
long schlong of a.
Yeah, you want the recipient to laugh and not like pull their pants down and start
and get Gwyneth Paltrow's vibrator.
Get those call Hugo. Call Hugo.
I gotta get Hugo on the line. Oh my God.
I wonder how many people that was like a that was like a euphemism. It's like,
that literally has to be it.
Like, oh, Tim, like, do you want to do podcast tonight? No, I can't.
No, we're hanging out with Hugo.
Hugo's coming over tonight. Like, oh, Tim.
Yeah,
Tim's getting his prostate vibrator out.
Yeah, so John sends an email saying, innocently enough, he was like, "Hey, I'm emailing you guys. Do I win?" You know, and I replied, quite rightfully so. I said,
Actually,
"I'll have to."
didn't.
Yeah. I said, "No." My reply was that I'll have to check with the judges to see if you can qualify. Meaning, because he's part of our trio, that he might not be able to. That's what I said. That's all I said. Unprovoked, I get an email a day later. There was no discussion of anything. I get another email that says, "Oh, almost forgot." Giant fucking cockfuck. So John, on his own, was thinking about this.
Well, unfortunately, he does not qualify for the Roomba, but we will send him a Hugo.
We should stick it.
Can we get sponsored? Actually, you want to contact Google?
Hugo?
Maybe we can be sponsored by the Hugo.
Oh my god,
that'd be really funny because then we do live reads. Yes. I'd be like, "Well, Joe, I use the Hugo.
I'm using the Hugo right now.
After a long day of work, all I want to do is go home.
I wanted to go
throw my Hugo in and lose the remote.
Wow. Huh. You know what I don't have, which is sad.
Remote control dildo music.
Yes, I used to have on my. I'm looking for it now. I used to have a vibrating sound effect.
Oh, you know, man.
Well,
just take your Hugo out and put it next to the.
Well, I guess I got to get my Hugo out. Let's see here. Open up.
I mean, it's really hard to get men gifts, and I understand that. You know. Yeah,
and it's also hard to give a gift to a man that gets them hard. So
yeah, but to go to an anal prostate stimulator.
I wonder what kind of research was done on this beforehand. Was there like was her goop
I don't know,
team?
Joe, did you miss the email?
Yeah. Apparently, John's email
taste testers
knocked out. Taste it.
I did taste testing at a cider tour once. Do you think they do the same thing with the Hugo?
The Hugo, bring in different flavors. This smells like my. This tastes like my.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that's. Well, you know, if it feels good, right, Joe?
If it makes her money, you know, there you go. Well, that's
it's hard to follow the Hugo.
You know what? I got something that'll rise to the occasion. I have here. So we were talking a couple episodes ago about eventually space travel will be like affordable enough, like when we're older.
Ah, yes. And how I want my body sent out.
He wants to be shot into
space. Yeah, like I want to hit an alien windshield in like 100 million light years.
One of my favorite jokes that was so quick and cut dry was go where no man has ever gone before. Left. We ended the show on that.
That was one of your best. Yes. That was one of your best jokes.
We ended the show.
Yeah.
And so Tim wants to get shot out into space. Left. And but it was a question about, you know, would how much would you pay? Would you do it? You know, we have like 20, 30 years before it becomes affordable. Well, it might be affordable right now. A French company.
Is Hugo again? Oui.
Wait.
I will send you to space.
Wait a second. We have. Hold on, everybody pause. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. A French balloon will be taking you into space.
Oh, that sounds very cold.
Yes. So apparently
it is freezing up here. Someone get me my scarf and my beret. The air is so thin. How will I light my cigarette?
They can't light their cigarette. No Frenchman is going to be
the only country in the world where fucking 40% of the people still smoke. Fucking. French.
They like to think it is, how do you say, still healthy.
It is 70 below, but my espresso is still warm. Cappuccino. What's the French called? Cappuccino?
No, that's Italian.
What do they drink then?
Whiskey. I don't know. Not whiskey. Just straight hard liquor.
It's some kind of French coffee. I don't know.
They don't drink anything. They just smoke cigarettes. Yeah, so this French company, apparently they watched the movie Up at some point in time, and they're like, that's a good idea. We're turning it into a business. And they're doing it, the price tag, I believe, was starting at $20,000. Which is what I had
enclosed, or is it like a basket?
It's not like a hot air balloon.
Oh, okay. Like you're not going to Oz. You don't have to look out for the Wicked Witch of the East or anything.
Tornado comes by. No. So they have.
I'm in my picnic basket. I got my baguette and I got my cigarette. Yes. I got my champagne, my beret, my white and black striped shirt, and I am heading to the stratosphere. Yeah.
Oui.
Who should I bring? I get one guess. Should I bring my wife or my mistress?
You think they have some kind of like deal? Because everybody has it?
Bring your wife and your mistress in one.
Yes.
And then 3 come up, 2 come down.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier going down. It's a lighter balloon.
Oh my God. Well, at any rate,
so it's a Mylar balloon, but what's the basket like? Is it like
a space capsule because it has to be pressurized because they're going into space.
But they're not going into outer. You can't take a hot air balloon past a certain point.
It gets to the point where they're on the border of space. I think people argue between 60,000 feet and 100,000 feet is the edge of space, and there's difference of opinion on what is and isn't space.
Okay.
So they go between that. So they're going to be questionably in space for $20,000.
Oh no, German balloon! I surrender! Well,
the problem is that China's going to pass by, and they're going to be like, we already did this. we did a whole journey.
They've already mastered balloons.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just crossed the entire United States in space.
This one guy up there with his little wok.
Yeah, he's just cooking up food. Is that all it was?
Yeah, no, every single person in a hot air balloon actually has to eat their national dish, obviously. So yeah, he's up there with his wok.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Frying up some wonton. Oh.
They said the American balloon, the guy actually died because he was running his barbecue in there.
Yeah.
And he died from
the barbecue was the fire
monoxide. That was actually the problem, is that they forgot to vent it.
Opening the hatch.
Yeah, so he was slow roasting a brisket. It was Texas barbecue, and he ended up dying of carbon monoxide poison. The American balloon did not make it to space.
No,
it made it to space, but
it fell back down. It landed in some random African country where they still do eating humans.
Okay, so French hot air balloon. Do I have to fly myself to France? Because that will add to the price.
Oh yes,
I'm assuming the space tourism I can leave right from America.
I think the problem is with France is that they're currently burning down France.
Oh, they still rioting?
One of their buildings was on fire last night. They set fire. So
it's not Notre Dame again, is it?
No, I don't think they're taking it out on Notre Dame. No, one of their parliament buildings or whatever. They burned it down. But
the French just love. No one does a revolution.
No one does a revolution.
They really do. There was like they were trying to raise the retirement age from like 61 to 63 or something.
Yeah, it was 64 to 65 actually
for like 6 months or something. Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, depending on when you were born.
Yeah. It was going to phase out. Yeah, it would have been for people, who are probably 2 right now or something. Yeah. And they're literally rioting in the street. Yeah. France is amazing.
Oh my God. I admire their patriotism. I stand with France somehow. I don't know. I don't want to stand too close.
With Marine Le Pen is who you stand with.
I don't know how close I want to stand next to him, but yeah.
Do they wear deodorant yet?
If they start shaving their armpits, I'll agree. But yeah. Tim, what's your favorite meat to eat?
Cock.
Oh, hey now. Well, no. So I've got a link. Let me forward you a link. I like this new thing where I just have stuff on my cell phone that incriminates me. what the investigators going to be like? Isn't it true? You sent on July 10th a photo of a large black cock of unknown origin.
No, sir. I received that cock.
I have received said cock, and I have transferred viewership of said cock to.
Listen, Your Honor, if I had to keep track of every cock picture that I could send in my life.
At a certain point, Your Honor, you lose track. I cannot either
Once
confirm.
you've seen 1,000 cock pics, you've seen them all. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you would know, Your Honor. I mean,
Okay, I'm not getting anything from you yet, Joe.
Okay, no, it's taking time. I'm making sure. Oh God, I got your photo. That is not for a. Why does it look like a baseball? Okay.
What?
Don't worry.
Oh, the picture of me.
No, not of you. I don't know if you can play this. I don't know if this is going to work.
I'm about to put in the bird sounds again. If you
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so I have cannibalism.
Yes.
Are you going to play it for us?
Yeah.
Well, this is where we are now.
Here we go. Now, mind you, this is not the dark web by any means. This is just something that you can look up casually. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the Human Meat Project. People for people. One body can feed up to 40 people. Donate now. That's not the other one. Hold on. CannibalClub.org. Specializing in the preparation of human meat, Cannibal Club brings the cutting edge of experimental cuisine to the refined plates of LA's cultural elite. Hold on, let me show you this week's menu. Panini pasta with meat sauce, sirloin steak, placenta lasagna. I hate it here.
So, my question to you is: you have a baby on the way.
Are we
Will you go to donate or sell the placenta?
Technically, the placenta is not cannibalism, right? Because people have been eating the placenta for that's like an old thing.
Apparently, it's nutritious. So, there's some human meat.
I mean, should I be bringing like one of those little takeout tins with me?
You know what? The French might have gotten a wind of this. Their new French cuisine.
Yes.
Oui. You can go on a French balloon to space and eat your fellow members that did not agree in Parliament. Eat your Parliament.
Ratatouille, we had a little placenta.
Ratatouille, no. Jacques Cousteau, that's who we eat.
I was not considering
you weren't before,
placenta,
but now that you know there's a market out there, you could get some cash back.
I mean, the doctor they've already called us twice to tell us asking us to prepay for delivery.
Yes,
they've asked it twice. They called. They're like, would you like to?
Pregnant.
This is how much it's going to cost, and we're like, listen. And my wife's like, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's not guess what? Like, if things don't go well, we're not you're going to have to sue us.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to be like, yeah, I'm sorry the baby didn't make it, but you owe us $5,000. Like, no. I can guarantee you. What's that?
That was the Darth Vader's no.
Oh. But it was really, but as the person on the phone who's been calling, asking us to pay for something we haven't received yet, it is expensive. So I mean, if I could,
of course,
is the placenta? Is it like a filet
you'll have to sign up to find out what they pay for.
Is it like a truffle? What's it? I think truffle, right? Isn't truffle the most expensive thing per ounce? So is human placenta more expensive?
It's more or less expensive than a truffle.
Do they describe us? How
the
a
oyster.
Sperm donor? When someone's a sperm donor, they'll describe their height, their weight, their job, their SAT scores. So if you eat the placenta, do you need to know about my wife? She's I
wonder. Well, there might be different flavors of human.
Because what if it's a homeless placenta? You're not going to eat that. You want to make sure.
Well, it also matters. Is there?
She's college educated.
This opens up a whole line of questioning. Wait a second. What if there's no pesticides versus pesticides?
Exactly.
There's natural versus if you eat a vegan. If you eat a vegan, is that considered the grass-grown humans? Grass-fed, open pasture. If you live in a rural area, that was just open pasture, or if it was some guy in Brooklyn who ate McDonald's every day, is nah.
We don't have a backyard, so technically it's not cage-free.
It's not cage-free, but it might taste better.
Cage-free placenta.
The guy guy who ate McDonald's who lives in Brooklyn and has like a half bedroom,
fatty, like a fatty liver.
Yeah. Like he might actually taste better because he was fed all the fatty shit.
If
he
a
has
pregnant
slight
woman
taste of McDonald's.
If a pregnant woman is on bed rest, would that be like a veal?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it'd be like a veal placenta.
Wow.
'Cause they like didn't like let her. That's a good one, right? If I could pull that one out. That's right. That's the second thing.
Wow.
The first was fatwa, and the second one was the veal, how they don't let it move, and how a woman on bed rest. Yeah. Wow.
Holy
Too
shit.
bad no one's gonna hear this episode.
No one's gonna get
fucking
stricken
twice.
from.
Yeah, that's interesting. I did not consider selling the placenta for food.
Yeah.
But my wife always says she wants to quit her job, so if they could pay us enough.
If you can wrap that
it's
placenta in a
just
bag.
medical waste at that point, right?
Of course, yeah.
I mean, they should like. I know when people like get like their tonsils removed and stuff. Sometimes they used to like
They
give
put
them
it in
their
a
tonsils
jar.
in a jar.
Yeah. And
So
formaldehyde.
maybe I'll just bring a mason jar and be like, listen, like throw the placenta in here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
Here's the thing. I don't want to know. I'm putting that out there first. I don't want to know, but I don't know if there's a lot or a little. So like, do you need like a mason jar or do you need like,
Oh no, you need like a gallon Ziploc.
a small, like, do you need like a Rubbermaid bin? Like, I don't know how much in there.
No, it was like a Ziploc
Is
gallon.
it like intestines where like there's like 38 feet wrapped up and it's just like one long thing or whatever?
It's
Okay.
bigger than a mason jar.
Bigger than a mason jar,
Smaller
smaller
than
a
a
Rubbermaid
bin.
10 gallon.
Yes.
A shoebox. What does
So-
shoebox hold?
So with you'd have to maybe John the baby maker because he's had multiple. So
Oh
he might
yeah,
have
I
been
wonder.
there.
Does it change? Is that like
He
after?
would probably know because he'd been there for the afterbirth. So our kid was a C-section. So after the kid was raised out, they brought me out before they removed the placenta. So I
You
was
know.
long gone. So I wasn't able to hear the sloshing or like see like the bag being pulled out. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we heard the doctors grunting because our baby was so heavy that they had to go in a second time with a second person to pull him out.
They
And you just like
stick their head in the cavern.
yeah, and I was just like, holy shit! Like my wife is cut open, and there's like two people,
Oh my God.
like brainstorming, like huddling, how we're gonna get this baby out because he's so big. So I'm assuming there was a sloshing when they pulled out the placenta.
God.
But I was removed. But if the
I
baby,
would never. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it. I would immediately no.
yeah, you're on the other side of the curtain, but you know,
I'm glad.
apparently with a natural.
There needs to be more than a curtain for me.
Apparently, with a natural delivery, though, you can kind of look around. So,
Oh God.
yeah. So we'll see if the second baby comes naturally. I'll see if I can stick around for the placenta. I'll check it out. If it looks fresh.
He's standing there.
If it looks fresh.
with his gown on and like
my little
a
butcher outfit,
like a butterfly
Yeah.
catcher's like hoop.
Instead of wearing like the scrubbing outfit, I'm wearing like a full chef's costume. I'm sitting there like measuring like.
He's got a scale with him. He brings a fucking meat scale.
Yeah. I got my little deli slicer, you know, and I'm just like, yeah. I got someone in Seattle waiting for this thing.
Yeah, he's got the Human Meat Project on hold right now.
Yeah. My wife brings her little hospital bag. I just bring like a cooler with dry ice and like on the UPS label. I get the placenta in there. I send it off to Seattle. Got someone in the internet who wants to eat this thing.
Yeah.
Get it while they're fresh.
There's a lot of people starving out there.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta feed the masses. Well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with the number of it's like like they say, like with an infinite universes, like everything is possible. Like
We're in that universe.
We're almost
there.
up to the number of people on Earth that like there's really nothing you can make up that someone isn't.
No,
into.
hasn't done or is planning to do or is
like
secretly done that eventually will come out that has already been done.
Yes, like it's really to the point. Like that goop, like the Hugo, is probably going to sell like hundreds of thousands of units.
Just because of either kids who hate their fathers, or yeah.
How many kids do you think go on the Goop website?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, well, kid in general, like, you know, a son of somebody who like hate their fathers, or as a joke, like nobody's buying the vagina candle to enjoy the vagina candle. They're buying it as a joke. It's this stuff is the stuff. What are those two stores that are in the mall, in every mall in the world?
Spencer's Gifts.
Spencer's Gifts. These are the type of items that do not
the
sell
gag gifts or whatever.
Exactly. These don't sell outside of Spencer's. That's what
So
this
would
is.
you like a Secret Santa? I should buy the. Well, for $219, that's way too expensive.
We still haven't bought each other the vagina chips.
Oh,
you forgot about
chips.
that. Yeah, we need to eat some pussy chips.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I was going to serve them at a barbecue.
Memorial Day weekend, everybody. You know what?
Yeah. It's just they were foreign, and it seemed like it was very expensive for a bit. It was.
I think it's a very American thing. If you ordered ahead of time,
honor the fallen soldiers by sharing pussy chips.
Sitting around a barbecue.
If I order them now, will they come in time for John the Baby Maker's barbecue? That's the question.
I think his barbecue's ongoing. I think no matter what time it comes, it'll be available for John's barbecue.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't get the pussy chips.
No, we did not.
If we didn't order the pussy chips, we're definitely not ordering the Hugo.
We need to sit around and order some of this shit so I can smell
if we had a
Gwyneth
more
Paltrow's
popular
vagina.
show, they would send it to us.
Yeah, exactly. We should be smelling Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle while eating vagina chips while bagging up like.
You're not a man in a relationship,
right? Fortunately or unfortunately not, depending on how you look
So
at
I mean, if you were to light the vagina candle, and then take a big handful of pussy
grab
chips,
some
is it
pussy chips and start
that
eating?
you would just ejaculate in your pants?
Well, it depends on if I have Hugo nearby.
I'm just saying, like, would your brain explode? Because like
something would explode.
That's what I just. That's what
I'm saying. I think that's no. I don't think. First of all, the smell of vagina to me might be like
it's a turnoff. I understand.
Yeah, it might be semi traumatizing depending on the scent of the vagina. Depending on whose vagina it might smell like.
It breaks you start crying again.
Yeah.
God,
well, it all goes back to the kill list.
Man, Joe.
Oh God. Well,
that's rough, man.
These past couple of episodes, just chef's kiss, just absolutely my compliments to the chef. Do you have anything to wrap it up? We only have like a couple of minutes. Everything's flashing red.
Let me look.
Do you have a 2-minute topic?
I hate when I try to open my phone and the microphone actually blocks the view of my face. So I have to like adjust it.
Yeah.
Aliens. Hot Pocket story. A Kentucky man shot his roommate in the buttocks after he ate the last Hot Pocket. Again, put me on the jury.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna acquit.
But wait, this has nothing to do with aliens, does it?
No, it's a different story.
Oh, you said it so quick. Never mind. Cancel the...
No, I just was going over a story I can do real quick. Yeah,
Okay.
64-year-old Kentucky man allegedly shot his roommate in the butt because he eaten their last Hot Pocket. So this is fresh off. We did another story where
it's food assault. Everybody assaulting everybody about food.
Yeah, and then it goes back to the famous story where our friend's drunk girlfriend ate my last hoagie roll.
Yes. Which is apparently a federal offense.
Yeah, it's a capital offense. Yeah. So somebody apparently in Kentucky shot their roommate in the buttocks after eating their last Hot Pocket. And I just want to say, don't eat people's last food. I mean, I think like, I would add, how they in Florida, they have stand your ground.
Shots fired.
I would add to like that list of justifiable like homicide.
Wow.
Someone eating your last food.
Is
that too political for the show?
No, you've made a stance. It is beneficial, and
yeah. I mean, those are the two things that if anyone gets out of my podcast, it's no one should eat your food, and the whales are coming for us.
Oh God,
that's all I have.
The whales are coming for us, bro.
Oh God,
we've messed up.
It's gonna be Sharknado, but with
we
whales.
have messed.
Yep.
Well,
Don't say you weren't warned.
you were warned. We've warned you about everything.
If someone's going to have a bullet in their buttocks, like, oh, if only somebody warned me.
Yeah,
Not eat the last Hot Pocket.
What is this show anymore? You know what? It's great. That our show is fucking great. Have a happy whatever time you listen to this is. Find us everywhere. Be Offended Radio. Email us not a fucking dick pic. Tim, take it away.
Well, you should give our email address, angryhatemail@gmail.com.
There you go.
Well, enjoy your placenta, everyone.
Oh.